Our next thesis has the title, Christ over Career, the Christian argument for Christian nurses to quit their job when asked to perform immoral procedures. Please welcome Gianna Duarte.
Samantha, who was a young adult, just received her job as a nurse. She felt accomplished as she looked back at the many years of college and hard work it took to get to that point. She remembered playing doctor as a kid, putting bandages on her siblings, and checking their heartbeat. Her parents would remind her that Jesus is the ultimate healer, and she expressed how she wanted to mirror his love for others. As a few years went by, her love for nursing grew, as she enjoyed healing other people. Then suddenly, she was put in a situation she had never faced before. She was asked to assist in an abortion procedure. Her stomach dropped as the thoughts rattled through her brain, trying to figure out what to do. Then suddenly, after hearing that information, her day was horrible. She couldn't concentrate or focus on anything she was doing. She went home that night with a huge headache and decision to make. As a Christian, when is the right time to quit your job? From the Christian worldview, the right time to quit your job is when it leads you to sin, causing you to do actions against your ethical and religious standards. Therefore, I argue that Christian nurses should quit their job if they are asked to perform immoral procedures. Abortion and gender reassignment procedures contradict the Bible. Exodus 20:13 says, "You shall not murder," and Genesis 1:27 says, "So God created man in his own image. In the image of God he created him, male and female he created them." These Bible verses show that participating in an abortion and or gender reassignment surgery would be wrong as a believer. By allowing your patient to take part in a transgender procedure, you are harming your patient by allowing them to undergo a surgery that can be irreversible and can cause several other complications in the body. And by doing this, you are showing that you support and accept their decision. Most Christians agree that abortion is wrong and that we should preserve the life God has given us. The Didache, written around 100 AD, demonstrates that Christians reject abortion, stating, "You shall not murder a child under destruction, nor shall you kill one just born. You shall not abort a child or commit infanticide, and do not abort a fetus or kill a child that is born." Therefore, if a nurse was to participate in an abortion procedure, she would not be fulfilling her job as a nurse. Quitting your job can impact others as well as yourself. For one, if you decide to quit your job, you can cause other healthcare workers to question if they should be taking part in those same procedures, and you can lead them to the commandments. The commandments were given to us as a foundation in how we are to believe. Deuteronomy 11:1 states, "You shall therefore love the Lord your God, keep his charge, his statutes, his rules, and his commandments always." We should look at the commandments in a way to serve God and live in a way that is pleasing to him. Another reason is that quitting your job can influence other peers. By bravely quitting your job, you can bring attention to the principles that you hold most dear and can make them realize the dangers of working in that job. While unbelievers can view your decision as prideful because you're only thinking about yourself rather than those who need help, they can consider your reasons valid and eventually come to Christ. Others may argue that by quitting your job, you're rejecting the opportunity to share your faith and be a light. Although it is important to maintain a job, it is also important to protect our spiritual health. For example, if a nurse normally is used to taking part in abortion procedures, over time, she might feel a massive amount of guilt building up because she is aware that she is breaking one of the commandments. And in the case of breaking those commandments, she should quit her job to preserve her relationship with the Lord. Others may suggest that you should just ask for a different position in the job. Although that is an alternative, I believe it is wiser to quit your job because although you are working in a different position, you are still taking part in a profession that you disagree with. We should watch out for those who suggest that even though we are sinning, we are helping other people. Nowadays, people try to twist words and persuade us that we are wrong. But ultimately, we should make the moral decision. Not only can you be shielding yourself from sin, but you can also be defending your faith. Ultimately, there can be several benefits to quitting your job, such as good opportunities, personal growth, and finding a job that suits your personal values. As Christians, we can all agree that there are sinful actions being done in the world, but we should ask ourselves, what are we doing to influence Christ on other people? Nowadays we need more Christians to come forward and influence other unbelieving peers in doing the right thing. What are you going to do to help influence other unbelieving peers and help them make the morally right decision? Think back to Samantha and how she handled making her difficult decision. Thank you.